I feel that the folks that success come in first, and Tesla Elon Musk has come in first in a ton of things that others, good gracious, no, we will keep down, great, keep down, definitely do that. This by itself demonstrated how tremendous Sandy Munro's information is of Tesla, which makes his words worth regarding more than that. Sandy Munro is an auto engineer who works in machine instruments and assembling. He is popular for being an involved, independent American financial specialist and proprietor of Monroe & Partners, Inc. He is known as an exceptional pioneer and renowned for his lean plan philosophy, which has helped many major OEMs launch their items to market. Mastery times are changing, and certain individuals say that the dinosaurs were wiped out by a major meteor, yet there was still life left over. I imagine that the dinosaurs vanished on the grounds that they didn't adjust to the new approach to carrying on with work, or the new way of life that they expected to have, or couldn't adjust to the adjustment of the climate or whatever. And organizations are the same way. They go back and forth if on the off chance that they're unbending. And wait, I assume I referenced this on another show. I feel that your business resembles a procession, and assuming you choose to plunk down in the motorcade, the elephants are toward the rear of you. They will approach and run you over, and you will turn out to be Parkway Pizza, and that is the thing it does. I imply that is the way it works. The folks that lounge around and stand by to be second, they get their desire, and that might be what's happening. I don't have the foggiest idea, yet I will let you know one thing. I never had Tesla stock, yet I have individuals who encourage me on what to do, and I say, hello, look, do anything you desire, and presently I own I have Tesla stock. Munro's consultancy spends significant time in dismantling autos to dissect their development, and has examined many vehicles. The nitty-gritty examinations are offered to makers and providers who utilize the data to assist with arranging cost and work on their items, and as you may definitely realize, he is areas of strength for an of Tesla. Sandy Munro dismantles each of the main vehicles on the planet and investigates expenses and innovation from the materials and parts. In a meeting, he portrayed how Tesla accomplished predominance in all drivetrain and electrical effectiveness in all parts of electric vehicles that matter since the model. A long time back, Munro has been engaged with the car business for a really long time and is frequently ready to see key bits of knowledge alongside his collaborator Corey that others can't see. After the Tesla Financial Backer Day early this year, there was a board of individuals who discussed what Tesla was doing, and Sandy Munro was one of them. Truth be told, Munro is about 2 times however old as anybody who seemed to be on the post-Financial Backer Day board. He says that Tesla will smash the remainder of the auto business, and this is a result of Elon Musk. He shared that he could adjust his perspective on the off chance that Elon Musk vanishes, that as well as he doesn't see anything or anyone preventing Tesla. Corey from Monroe & Partners featured 3 things: vehicle plan, battery, powertrain, and assembling. Fabricating is regularly disregarded by most automakers. It doesn't make up a large part of the expense. Tesla is determined to zeroing in on having the option to fabricate at scale past different automakers. Tesla gave an extremely specialized show. Pierre Fugu, a money road expert, said there is a deficiency of schooling for institutional financial backers with regards to Tesla. The trouble is that those financial backers have a trustee obligation to oversee another person's cash, and when you do that, you need to have the option to pass effectively the thing an organization is doing on to put resources into it. He additionally said that the minimal vehicle would be a more modest variety of the Model 3 and not be as confounded in both look and development. Sandy Munro additionally said that people in the future won't have any desire to purchase a Pontiac vehicle when they can purchase a mechanically progressed Tesla smaller vehicle for $25,000. Sandy Munro likewise discussed what Tesla didn't specify, and that was the engine of the vehicle. There will be 30% more influence at less expense by going to a hair clip engine that is gigantic from Tesla. In the event that you take a gander at the video from Financial Backer Day, you can perceive how the barrettes are being welded together. Sandy Munro was committed to mystery and said this was a colossal arrangement, and Tesla showed it on the recordings during Investor Day. It merits standing by listening to Sandy Munro and Corey, as you can acquire shrewdness from their designing information. Sandy just had a more dull approach to putting it, while Corey talked somewhat less gruffly. He thinks the Tesla powertrain portfolio right currently is world-class. Driving the following powertrain is the subsequent stage forward and will build Tesla's lead in front of the opposition. This is just a brief time after Toyota said the Tesla Model Y is a masterpiece. Sandy Munro says that Tesla is around 6 to 8 years in front of every other person in self-driving every one of the frameworks, including regulators and modules, among others, are superior to anybody. He doesn't see anybody making up for lost time at any point in the near future. He says the explanation different organizations battle is that they work in storehouses and no one cooperates. Tesla cooperates like a collective conscience. He likewise said that the greatest danger to Tesla is some debacle obliterating each and every one of Tesla's gigafactories. Sandy calls Elon Musk the Einstein of our age, and keeping in mind that the world, well, the EV business experienced tumult when Tesla trimmed costs across its different units. Monroe knew the very purpose for it. Tesla's latest cost trims were vital, for the point that a few media even began to call it a cost war or benefits as a weapon. It was accepted by numerous that the cost trims are profoundly connected with market interest, as need might arise to get an adequate number of requests for its consistently extending producing limit all over the planet. Sandy Monroe's view is centered around assembling and costs, which make sense of why Tesla had the option to diminish costs essentially, and whether it's supposed to stay productive. As per Monroe and partners' investigations, in light of numerous electric vehicle teardowns, Tesla accomplished the least assessed cost in the EV business. Sandy Monroe said that even the primary moderate assessment in demonstrates more than a 30% net edge on a vehicle like the Tesla Model 3 or the Tesla Model Y on account of the 2022 Tesla Model Y. The RW distinction between the cost $58,900 and assessed cost generally $39,375 was nearly $220,000 or 33% of the expense. Sandy Monroe made sense of that. Its nitty-gritty investigation included fundamentally each and every piece of the vehicle. The organization said that it's feasible to count all that and gauge the genuine expense of costs in the business, which has been Monroe's center business for a long time. Tesla was exceptionally centered around cost and had the option to create a vehicle less expensive through different measures, beginning from brilliant thoughts like joining various capabilities into a solitary framework, disentanglements, taking turn of events, and creation of certain frameworks in-house, expanded scale, or in any event changing a plan of action. Those are only a portion of the things. Sandy Monroe said that Tesla can in any case benefit from selling electric vehicles. Those benefits will be higher than on account of other OEMs, and that remembering everything explicitly, the full self-driving tech for the future, the gross edge could try and arrive at 40%. The expense advantage over other vehicle creators is so high in Sandy Monroe's perspective that the transition to reduce costs is supposed to kill or try and demolish contenders. Tesla vehicles will be less expensive than different models. It is significant that Monroe has added to further developing Tesla as an organization a destroy of an early Model 3 form, uncovered failures in Tesla's assembling procedures, and horrendous form quality. Tesla tended to the vehicle being referred to as the automaker used the council to enhance its weaknesses. In the meantime, with regards to EV reception, Monroe accepts that charging foundation is the bottleneck. Drawing from his broad voyages and encounters, Monroe shares the critical differentiator of Tesla's charging foundation. He features how Tesla charging frameworks outflank the opposition, expressing, on the off chance that you don't have Tesla charging frameworks, you don't have a very remarkable possibility. They generally work regardless of what. Monroe's first-hand record exhibits the dependability and comfort of Tesla's charging organization, highlighting its crucial job in empowering really long travel. Investigating the mechanical headways of Tesla, Monroe regulations the organization's cutting-edge gadgets and programming. He stresses that Tesla is 5 to 8 years in front of different automakers, setting their administration